Hi, I'm Rhiannon from the Epsom Bakehouse, and it's the start of Real Bread Week, and I wanted to talk to you about baking great bread in your own kitchen at home. Real Bread Week is when we celebrate bread that's made just with flour, water, salt and yeast, and I think those are the only things that you really need if you're going to bake great bread at home. You don't need the most expensive flours, you don't need lots of fantastic equipment, you don't need a sourdough starter that purports to be 150 years old. All you need is the basic ingredients and some time. And okay, you probably need a heat source to bake it at the end, but even that could just be a pan on the hob. It doesn't always have to be an oven. If you're a beginner, you don't need to use a sourdough starter, you can use yeast because you can still leave, there's lots of time to get great flavour in your bread, and that's something that you can learn to do with practice. You can knead your dough, you can not knead your dough, you can knead it with a machine, you can knead it by hand, you can do it in lots of different ways. And when you shape your dough, you don't need proving baskets, you don't need tin even, you can do it freeform. You could even just use a cake tin or an oven-proof bowl if that's what you've got. I'm just a big advocate of being able to bake great bread using minimal equipment and just some time and perseverance to find the recipe that suits you. And soon you'll be turning out bread that tastes great in your own kitchen. So this Real Bread Week, I'll be doing some videos on the top 3 questions I often get asked about bread baking, and that's either through the bread baking classes. I get asked questions in my bread baking classes that I run here in Epsom, and I also get asked lots of questions on the people who join my Facebook group Bake Bread at Home. If you want to come over and join that group, I'll put a link attached to this video. And if you also want to hear more from me during Real Bread Week or beyond, you can sign up for my regular newsletter, and you'll get, for a start, you'll get 5 tips, 1 per day, into your email box. So if you want to join me in baking great real bread, do either come and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or on my website www.theepsombakehouse.co.uk, and I look forward to baking great bread with you.